Kami cakap bahasa Einstein mix with bahasa tokek dan kadang-kadang bahasa yang kami sendiri yang dah faham. Kitchen Talks yang disukai ramai aunty sampai masak ikan masin perah limau dan lada. Produced by Nat. This is Kinabalu Podcast.
Baik, podcast ini dibawakan kepada anda oleh Kinabalu Podcast, the number one podcast in Sabah.
Legit.
Ya, untuk mendapatkan servis dan juga spread news tentang servis dan juga perkhidmatan anda dan juga produk-produk anda, bolehlah advertise bersama kami di Kinabalu Podcast.
Okay,
Belum lagi
kah?
Ya, boleh follow semua social media kami. Boleh PM kami di social media kami atau pergi email kami kinabalupodcast@gmail.com hari ini.
Yes, man. Bangkis.
Kau lupa aku masih memyakau Pingo kau rungai Pingo kau lupa aku masih memyakau Pingo kau rungai Dendo 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 unana Dendo 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 da-da-da Dendo dendo dendo.
Selamat kembali ke podcast nombor 1 di Sabah. Saya Ricardo.
Saya Kenny.
Kembali kita di second episode ini. Dan second episode ini aku mau cerita sikit aku punya perjalanan ke Singapura lah. Baru-baru ni aku ke Singapura, yang mana aku pergi Kinabalu Podcast join sekali lagi Fest. Kita jarang sudah join sebenarnya, tidak semacam dahulu. Tapi kita join itu Halal Eid Fest, Halal Eid Expo 2025 yang berlangsung di Singapore Expo Hall 6A.
Was it grand?
It was grand. All artists, banyak artis ada di sana. Contohnya ada Eli Mazlin, she's a good artist lah. Ada Bel Ngasri, Kat Farish, ada Alif Shukri, ada Datuk Seri Vida. That's how they do it in Singapore. They call up artists so that people gonna come. That is how they promote the event. And as well at the same time, more people come, more crowd puller lah.
More opportunities for sales.
Yep.
That's true.
So
How was your experience?
okay, kali ni to be frank, beginilah business kan orang bilang. We are on deficit, by the way. Terus terang saja.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Ya, banyak
Ada up, ada down.
Ya. So the story I went to, so I get to know now how to carry at least 250 packs of goods
Okay.
by myself.
Wow.
So meaning to say, kalau adding another cow, for example, kau join, we can add another 250 punya pieces of goods.
In boxes lah.
Kalau in boxes probably 10 boxes kita boleh bawa lah.
Damn.
So meaning to say, kalau this coming July we're going to Malaysia Fest, it's gonna be as much as that because diorang buat 4 hari selalunya.
Right. So saya rasa depends on the expo juga lah kan, permintaan orang terhadap barang-barang yang kita jual lah.
Yeah, it's rare because diorang dah dapat dari Semenanjung, ini dari Sabah. So ada pull factor sikit. But
this time what do you think is what happened?
My bad lah. My ticket I got last minute punya ticket, which is expensive for me. Sayang lah tu duit ke sana. And also I think that's about it actually. Then macam Singaporeans are getting pandai now. Getting pandai on mahal lah, stuff like that.
Bagian lah.
It's like this lah. Okay, kita beli amplang di sini RM15 satu pack, for example kan. Kalau kita live and earn there, it's okay lah. It's $15 lah.
Yeah.
Actually, because kita cover flights daripada Sabah, cover the luggages, orang bilang the logistics and everything. Lepas tu, logistic going into Singapore, we need to pay the booth. The booth saja pun sudah
few thousands di sana.
And we're talking about dollar.
Yeah, man. Singapore dollars.
Yeah, so banyak. That's why actually bagi saya reasonable. And selama ni memang it's on $15 juga saya jual. So buy 1 15, buy 3 440. So buy combo lah.
Yeah, combo cheaper lah.
Yeah, boleh lah cheaper.
Still earning.
Yeah. But okay, better supaya kau punya barang pun cepat habis.
Yeah, true.
So saya terpaksa kasih turun harga, which is kalau kau turun harga kau kira tak dapat banyak sangat pun. But at the end of the day, I mean the final day saya kasih turun because just to cover my cost je lah kalau dapat gitu. Itu pun tidak habis.
Itulah.
And then Sadi tolong jualkan. We got our deal lah.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, and ada Baki lagi and saya kasih tinggal di tempat auction si Zul di sana. Hopefully dia boleh kasih habis lah. Dia selalu live di TikTok, I think Facebook every Wednesday. So hopefully boleh habis.
Dan he'll get some lah. Is it?
Yeah, of course. Kami ada deal kami lah.
Right.
So that was the story. I met Razi and I met Razi and a few of our bloods juga di situ. Yang ada datang, Rose ada datang.
Nice.
I met Shah.
Sorry Shah, you guys have been trying to reach me video call. Man.
Yeah.
Sorry dude. Sorry my brother. Saya drive masa tu.
Masa tu kami botak gathering lah sebab kami dua-dua botak kan.
Sialah.
Botak gathering and half kudung lah because dia kudungkan kaki.
Kau tidak.
Saya tidak. It's not funny, man. But kami cerita dalam-dalam juga punya cerita pasal the podcast scene. We talk about many things lah, about the political scenes here and everything. And I'm always proud to bercerita sama Shani because they are very knowledgeable. And dia dengar kita punya podcast, dia dengar podcast lain juga. We need to say dia boleh compare, ada comparative yang dia boleh buat.
He's like an AI lah. Yeah, he can summarize everything lah.
Yeah.
He do this like an
And
AI. Shah, you the best.
Yeah, he do his due diligence doing comparative lah because dia akan tahu ini kalau kamu yang satu kok dia akan lebih begini this podcast, kalau ini tak akan begini begini. So he got his own perspective on many podcasts di sana.
The one you know, but I know he does his due diligence on the reels juga lah. all the things that Shah watches right on his free time, man. It's either very funny or it's too fucked up.
or too shitty.
Yeah. Sometimes it's figuratively shitty ataupun memang literally shit. Memang tai. Sialah kamu orang.
So, at one point I was like, you know when I'm selling there, tapi still reels masuk. Meaning to say, you know how it is lah.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm not busy lah.
I get it, man. Yeah.
So saya berniat lah. At least today I'm not gonna forward reels, begitu bah. Tapi
siap dengan komentari.
Aku rasa I met Japrik for sure lah. I met Japrik is a must lah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, I stay with Japrik house. They've been very hospitable to me.
Yeah,
and macam biasa saya commute because I know it's way cheaper and I like it.
Kira MRT ga.
Yeah. Saya masuk daripada Causeway naik bus of I think from second like $4 $5 masuk. Lepas tu sampai sana I using all those $2 punya MRT.
Nice.
And from there I daripada dulu saya pakai Grab sebab saya tak tahu macam mana mau pergi MRT. So second trip tu I sampai di Woodland checkpoint. Saya naik bus pula ni kali. Naik bus sampai pergi MRT punya station. Dan MRT I goes sambung lah, blue line, yellow line kah, orange line kah.
Kira kau commuting lah kan.
Kira begitulah. Kira saya legit lah
kau
Then turun kaki bukit, saya pergi dia punya newly shop dia punya newly bengkel dia untuk dia berniaga dan dia punya buat dia punya business.
Nice.
Dia sempat buatkan saya kopi terbaik daripada Piau by Japrik. Please follow him.
Nice.
Dia buatkan saya kurma coffee.
Holy.
So good and so nice, seriously. Dia ada coffee machine di situ. Dia he brewery everything there for me. So kami sempat cerita apa semua and take my because my stuff di sana. Toyogo box saya ada 2 sana yang kita punya banner pun situ. Then from there I want to shout out to Adam Bridge Runner. I mean dia sub for Bridge Runner but as well at the same time dia dia Adam runner lah, dia JB SG runner lah. So daripada JB SG JB dia runner for it.
Efficient guy lah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say a story about him. Nanti saya tanya dia because dia punya story gila babi.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dia gila babi. Ada what recently happened last year lah. Sampai dia kena tahan 2 bulan cannot go out from Singapore.
Oh sialah.
Legit, mungkin the third party lah macam mana.
Okay.
So sampai di sana si Adam tolong saya pergi daripada dia ambil saya dapat japrik. Without any payment tau. Dia tolong ambil and bawa hantar saya pergi expo.
Damn.
Dia tolong tolak lagi barang apa semua. And what happened? Okay, thank you bro. Blah 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 blah. Sekali my truck, the bridge runner stuck di one of the areas sana, Bukit Raja or something like that.
Okay.
Then dia juga pergi tolong and take the boxes. Dari sana balik pergi expo lagi.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
No
So-
extra cost.
No. I think bridge runner pay him some, I don't know. Tapi he helped me lah.
Wow.
And
Good guy.
not just that. Habis tu so ada Toyota box sana, saya akan terus balik ke airport. Dia tolong lagi singgah.
Inshallah.
Itulah sangat bagus, sangat bagus. So shout out to Adam. If you want to use his service, please contact dia. Dia very efficient, very straightforward, and very orang bilang okay, everything is okay. He's a
Nice.
yes man, okay man, which is we want people on business doing that.
Which is rare.
Yeah. So
You know.
saya berterima kasih kepada kau Adam bro. Kita punya banner pun dia terbawa balik. So ada sama dia. So nanti dia masuk, dia hantar balik tempat japrik. So
Awesome.
aku bilang kalau kau pegang pun dah lah. Nanti kalau aku masuk balik kau tolong bawa saya. Sebab dia
Yeah.
memang everyday masuk Singapore.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Nice.
Do the run. So after that,
Good shit,
okay, that night saya sudah commute, saya sampai pergi, dia tolong hantar pergi expo, so saya start saya punya setup. There's not much of setup that I do because I'm not using the shelves anymore. Beratkan daripada japrik punya tu. Saya guna shelf si Sabi and also saya buka boxes terus di depan.
Oh.
Saya buka boxes terus macam
Right.
macam flea bucket terus.
Alright,
I wanted to be fast like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's practical and I think I'm gonna use that in the next one. Unless kalau dia lama dan besar perlu banyak rak ya. And siap tu saya balik, I commute back. Dia satu train saja, Blue Line if I'm not mistaken, daripada Expo boleh terus kaki bukit, dan daripada kaki bukit I walk 10 to 15 minutes to Japrik's house lah.
Nice.
In Bedok Reservoir.
Ada exercise.
Yeah, and I like it man. It's different place. It's not like here. Kalau sini kau malas musik kan, but there you learn the culture, you see people, and there's the kiasi there. All this angmo semua sana.
You get to walk around and see
Yeah.
views and all that.
Yeah. So
Best, yeah.
I like it lah. I think you're gonna like it juga if you
I
with
would.
me
I would.
for this coming Malaysia Fest. We're
We'll
going.
see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
see.
July.
If the pay is good.
It is. It's gonna be okay, man.
Awesome.
And it was. Saya sangat penat. Saya sangat penat because after 3 days tu saya terus, because kau selling kau berdiri most of the time.
Betul.
Daripada pukul 10 sampai 10 malam every day. Terduduk sikit berdiri, and then memang kau super tired lah. And then walking lagi MRT and everything lagi every night.
Yeah.
On the second night so saya jumpa Syah, so dia bawa saya pergi Spice, dia belanja saya lagi Spice tu on me, go take it.
Man.
Saya ada gambar. That's the ribeye. Oh no, it's a lamb. Apa tu? I forgot. So lamb steak, something like that. But
Sudahlah tengah lapar masa tu.
it was great.
Hey, damn lah.
And okay, kau masuk segini kan? Atau potong gini?
Tidak
So,
juga.
Okay, so yeah.
Sialah.
And then on the second night, the final night, I met Razi. Pukul berapa? Pukul 2 sudah kami jumpa from second.
Fuh.
Pukul 2 sudah, then kami stay 1 hour. Pukul 3 sudah kami habis. Kami 2 saja.
Wow.
Dia,
Shout out to you, bro.
ya, dia bawakan saya payung dia. Ada payung dia tu kan yang dia jual di show dia.
Ah,
Dia dah
right.
Dia dah kasih bagi saya. Itulah. Then kami ada banyak cerita juga panjang pasal the podcast Jin juga mostly, and pasal updates for each of us. Dan for him to come over to meet up and everything, for me I respect dia, bukan orang-orang biasa juga. Betul, banyak orang kenal. Mana-mana akan pergi pun sana ada orang kenal.
kenamaan bah dia tu.
And the next day to final day I cannot stay long because 1:30 saya kena, at least maximum I have to go to the airport sudah.
Yes.
I think the right timing juga saya sampai sana pukul 2, and then pukul 3.50 is the flight. So 4.30 is the flight, to 3.50 mau boarding sudah. The right time saya sempat sana, saya dapat makan the cheapest noodle I can get and coffee.
Oh my god.
And then while waiting and all, so sampai tu I try to sleep on board, but the on to off, naik budget and he's like in the middle, and kau
Yeah. It's hard to sleep, man.
yeah, it's hard to sleep.
Kau berkepit lagi dengan orang. Kalau
Betul.
dia sudah ambil kau punya
Armrest.
kau terpaksa begini.
Ya, betul.
Holding your body.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Lepas tu ada perempuan sebelah, ada sebelah ada abang satu Chinese sebelah, then semua pun mind their own business, and of course lah we are all mind our business. It's just that kau nak feel comfortable. Unless kalau kau mungkin di ujung atau di ujung, because kau free satu side bah.
Yes, and you can sandang lah.
Yeah. So I was in the middle. And I got back sampai 7.30 keluar. Terus kami pergi makan net, ambil my family ambil. Lepas tu kami pergi makan, settle itu ini balik sudah pukul 2 lebih sudah saya tertidur. Pukul 4 pukul 3.50 I woke up, and pukul 4 saya gerak sudah from KK because to go to work the next day.
Damn.
Up until today lah, yang tadi lah. And then
tadi tidur langsung?
Tidak. Then balik sekolah tadi, balik daripada tempat pekerja tadi.
Are you gonna believe that?
Ya, nah lah. So terus saya tidur berhabis lah sampai maghrib lah. Tidur tadi, dan baru saya masuk rumah and everything lah. So it was tiring. That was my journey there. Then I know the drill sudah and everything. Cuma saya semakin lama makin takut untuk pergi. Calculatively, I need to make sure everything is good. Especially it's coming Malaysia Fest, I want to aim that. So if can, you also go. Kita sama-sama berniaga.
We'll see.
We'll split everything half-half, cost and untung. Why not? I think we can make something there lah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, a good thing about Malaysia Fest, I mean the organizer, I think it's Mak Besar. I don't know. I think Mak Besar yang buat. So, diorang punya promotion is good, dan diorang pandai cari timing yang satu ujung bulan, kedua it's GST diorang refund back to the diorang. Singapore do that like 2 months ke 3 months diorang akan buat yang GST refund to the rakyat.
Yeah, actually a lot of negara-negara luar yang buat begitu. Yeah, tax refunds and all that. Kita sini macam yang ada ke tidak tidak tahulah. Yeah.
Talking about tax refund and everything. So kami ada mailbox. Ini style dulu lah, pakai mailbox di pejabat office dia kan. So the other day I went and check lah. Sebab 2 years kan dah ambil.
Gila lah, so full
habis sampai pergi belakang. So saya ambil lah semua. And unfortunately I got yang lain tu yang biasa-biasa tu just throw it away lah. Yang main my family punya tu saya kasih balik sama diorang lah.
Okay.
But yang main yang penting ada 2. Satu my bank card sampai sana, my Alliance Bank.
Okay.
Which is dia bagi 30 hari je untuk kasih activate. Sudah 1 tahun lebih. Satu. Secondly I got a refund from my tax. Yang I need to collect.
Okay.
400 plus nak ambil 2023.
So sudah
lebih. Dia bagi 3 bulan saja.
You know where the money is going?
I don't know. Yang bagi tu boleh ambil ke tu?
Yes, dia akan masuk pergi kau punya uang tidak dituntut.
Okay, nanti saya tuntut lah. Coba cek ke situ lah.
Ya, coba cek di sana. Mungkin kau tidak pernah cek kan?
Pernah, tapi tidak masuk sana tu yang before this saya cek macam tidak pula. I don't know lah.
Check again.
Okay, I'll see how it goes lah.
Yes.
Bukan dia habis by end of the year kan?
No lah.
Dia carry on. Duit kita apa itu?
Yes, money need to have somewhere to go, especially when you have.
Talking about money.
Saya ada beberapa kali juga dapat refund.
Okay.
By small amount lah, ada RM17, RM24.
Okay.
So sama juga, saya termis juga.
Okay.
So when I terfikir balikan,
why don't I check?
Check lah, uang tidak dituntut. Sekali tengok sana. Syukur ada juga 150.
Boleh juga kan.
Saya tengok kawan punya, dia minta tolong cek. So saya tolong dia cek lah. 1,000 ya.
Sial.
Apa kau buat tu? Saya tidak tahu, dia bilang.
Untung dia dapat 1,000 out of nowhere kan.
Yeah man. So saya tanya dia, it's actually macam banyak lah yang dia tidak tercek di mailbox lah. Dia punya account tutup, dia tidak tahu. Padahal ada duit lagi dalam.
Ya, stuff like that lah.
Yeah. So check your WTD man. If you are, just check it out. Mana tahu kau kaya sekejap.
Adalah sikit-sikit kan. Why not?
Yeah man.
Yeah.
So you talk about your Singapore trip. Let me talk about my experience berholiday lah.
Okay lah.
Yeah.
Di mana kau holiday?
Saya holiday di kampung.
Okay. That's not holiday.
Ya kira holiday.
Ya.
Being at home for quite some time after working so hard. So sibuk dengan Chinese New Year actually. So it was quite a quiet Chinese New Year.
Oh ya. Chinese New Year, okay.
Yeah. So first day.
Cap Gomez sudah kah?
Cap Gomez sudah limpas.
Okay. Last week kan?
Last week on Wednesday.
Oh, yang kau busy tu.
Ya, itu pun ada story juga. So
Alright.
earlier on yang reunion dinner pun kami bertiga saja with my sister. So dia tidak dapat balik. So it's okay. Kami sendiri saja. On the first day of Chinese New Year sepatutnya we religiously lah for the most part of this the previous decade kami selalu pergi Ranau lah.
Okay.
Tapi kami
tahun
tidak
ni
pergi.
tak?
Tahun ni kami tidak pergi. Kami pergi Tokong saja. Pergi tengok-tengok. My mum pun ikut.
Okay.
So we stop by Lumat Center.
Lumat ni actually what is it? It's a kampung.
It's actually macam Membakut.
Okay.
Begitulah. It's a small area. It's a new township actually outside of Beaufort town. So it's called Lumat Center lah.
Alright.
Makan di sana. It was quite good. I found a gem
Okay.
in Beaufort.
Okay.
It's a franchise, coffee franchise bernama Galif.
Okay.
Galif, there's one in Tuaran and there's one in KK.
Oh, dia ada
juga.
branches.
Ada. I fell in love with the coffee,
Okay.
especially the Spanish latte.
Okay.
It was damn nice.
Kau minum je tu treng.
Terus kau mau
Jalan.
benarinnya.
Ciao.
I want to take over the Italian government gitulah.
Spanish tapi Italian apa? Okay.
Yalah. No. I want to go for money heist lah.
Oh, Spaniard lah. Okay.
Yeah, Bella Ciao lah. Kan?
Okay.
So yeah, that was a good coffee. So I think for the most part during that 1 month punya break memang saya pergi sana sajalah. Aside from Zeus.
Okay.
Zeus memang saya mainstay sudah.
Oh shit.
So
Kira kau coffee guy lah kan?
I love it man. I love the
Okay,
coffee
okay.
man. Damn shit man.
Okay.
So for the most part
Padahal boleh
saya-
buat sendiri kan coffee?
Ya, tapi tidak sedap.
Ya.
Saya compare dengan Pak Kopi, not that they sponsor
Oh,
us,
okay.
tapi honest consumer punya opinion.
Kopi macam kau buat di rumah je tu.
Ya, yang kau terlebih susu ni. So it's kau lah, it's good
Okay.
lah. So saya ulang alik keke apa semua. So the most part of my break I spend at home and also going out apa semua. Pergi tempat cousin saya, help him out with a few things apa semua. At home juga, helping my dad out with some house punya benda juga. And
Workshop punya benda.
workshop punya benda lah. And this is one incident lah.
What is it?
During Cap Gome lah.
Okay.
So let's talk about Cap Gome. Cap Gome for orang-orang yang tidak tahu di luar sana, Cap Gome ini dia hari ke-15 yaitu hari terakhir untuk Chinese New Year. So di mana all out lah, semua orang akan buat reunion dinner, pergi tengok fireworks and all that, go to Tokong. Kalau kau punya area ada banyak Chinese, meaning there is a high probability akan ada perarakan dan ada orang.
Ini Cap Gome punya closing lah.
Ya, ini Cap Gome punya closing lah. So in Beaufort, they have been doing it since the 60s
Alright.
and up until recently. Dia akan buat perarakan awal pagi pada waktu tengah hari,
Okay.
12:30 begitu. So Chinese shops outside dia orang akan buat macam satu altar begitu
Alright.
to apa ni? To pray to the Sky Dragon macam gitu.
Okay.
Tian Gong
Okay.
gitu. And then perarakan dari Tokong, singa semua dia akan datang, go to each of the shop and
Okay.
then give the incense and all that lah. So we had that, and then in the afternoon, after that one kan, so if you have an altar at home, you go and pray itu semua, kasih dia offering. After that, malam itu kau akan pergi, if you have in Beaufort, kau akan pergi ke Tokong Guan Yin lah,
Okay.
because that will be the major event di sana lah. Akan ada menari apa semua, lion dancing semua, and then the grand finale will be the fireworks lah.
Oh.
So what happened was absolutely busy,
Okay.
chaotic. So saya my mom Christian,
Okay.
so she won't be involved with apa ni preparation for sembahyang apa semua tu lah.
Okay.
So it's only me and my dad.
Okay.
Since my sister is not in town, dia
Okay.
di KK saja. So kami dua saja lah. Kadang-kadang my cousin will come and help.
Okay.
So my dad urus semua yang masak tu.
Okay.
So because one of the offerings that we need to give kan, sorry to say, it's pork.
Okay.
and then chicken, and then
Alright.
fish.
Okay.
And then we need to prepare 2 sets.
No need to be sorry to the pork here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, pork, but you have no neck. Sorry. Sial. So,
Necklace.
sial.
Literally, okay.
So, kami punya Elta di rumah tu besar,
Okay.
and besar sebab it's one of the main gods, bah.
Okay.
And if you guys are weird, not weird. If you guys think this is weird, this is not weird at all.
Okay.
We pray to the hell god.
Okay.
So it's a full set. Macam ada the dewa besar.
We're talking about Taoist, if you guys
Yes.
don't know, the Buddhist Taoist.
Yes,
Okay.
this is Taoist for Taoist. Ada banyak juga yang tidak faham. So
Okay.
this is quite rare.
Okay.
So for us, kami ada hell god lah.
Okay.
So we must have 2 sets. So memang busy lah. Memang pokok cerita memang busy lah, babi
Okay.
lah. So I did my part. I do the cleaning, all that preparation semua. My dad pula prepare the food semua untuk mau disembayangkan. My mom pula tidak makan yang offering tu because
Okay.
to each their own.
Yeah.
Ada yang tidak. So saya
Hold on. Let
fikir,
me just clarify. Your mom is a SDA, right?
yes, SDA, Christian SDA, Seventh Day Adventist.
Your dad is Taoist.
Yes.
You follow your dad, Taoist.
Yes.
Your sister,
Taoist juga.
Taoist juga.
Mhm.
So at home,
So at home, what do you mean? How?
like your dad don't. You guys don't serve pork at home.
At home
To
we will
respect your mom.
have yeah.
Oh,
We do serve.
okay.
Just that we won't mix apalah the utensils and all that.
Oh.
Yeah. So if we eat pork, then it'll be a different dish.
Oh, begitu.
Gitu lah, tidak boleh campur lah
Oh.
semua.
So your mom cook,
My mom cook,
tapi doesn't eat lah.
doesn't eat.
Okay lah.
Yeah. No, she doesn't touch pork at all.
Okay,
In
at all.
recent years lah.
Okay.
Dulu ada. So they become more pious kan.
Okay,
So-
okay, okay.
So anyway, the thing is, saya tidak tahu malam tu my dad planning macam kita makan sama-sama apa begitu.
Okay.
So after sembahyang saja tu, terus saya sama cousin saya terus keluar pergi the tokong to see the events.
Okay.
I did not know that my dad sudah prepare makanan semua, Pak. So you know how the story goes lah. You know how it is lah kan. So my dad tidak cakap apa-apa lah. So the next day saya pulang pergi Kota Merdu sudah.
Alright.
My dad bilang, come here, sit down. Dia bilang,
Oh lama.
kita mau buat family meeting.
Oh lama.
Terus saya bilang, oh shit.
Oh shit. Dia nak suruh buat Milo kah? 2 Milo sini. My dad used to that.
Your dad used to do that. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Tell us the story. So saya pun terkejut lah. Kenapa ni ya? So duduklah. First thing first, dia terus sebut pasal what happened last night.
Oh.
Saya sudah prepare makan, saya sudah penat-penat semua. Saya mau pergi juga to event, tapi saya tidak dapat pergi sebab saya masak.
Okay.
Last kamu tidak makan.
Oh,
Your
yo.
mom pun tidak makan. Jadi saya satu orang makan di sana. Kenapa begini nih?
Okay.
So this was actually first time berlaku.
Dia macam not clarify what is that?
Kira
Yeah.
macam dia luah lah.
Actually,
Actually, this was the first time berlaku macam gitu. Not first time my dad meluah ataupun dia simpan dalam hati hari ini baru kasih keluar. Tidak. Only first time berlaku macam gitu.
Okay.
Because there's a factor with cara sembahyang juga,
Okay.
with the candles and all
Okay.
that. Dia salah candle kau pakai.
Okay.
There's a difference bah. Satu candle ni dia 30 minutes, ada yang 2 jam, ada yang 1 jam. Kami terpakai yang 2 jam punya tu,
Okay.
which was meant for another kind of a
Ceremony.
sembahyang bah,
Okay.
ceremony bah. So terpakai yang 2 jam itu, so lama. My mom pun komplain, kenapa lama betul ni kali begitu lah. Saya pun tidak perasan. And then saya pun tidak tahu yang masak untuk makan sama-sama bah.
Oh.
So that time saya memang apologize lah.
Oh.
I teared up. Saya bilang I'm really sorry.
Oh.
I did not know. So my dad pun accept lah. So next time jangan gitu lagi. Then I promise also lah, next time kalau ada macam sembahyang event besar-besaran dan mau makan, kasih tahu lah awal-awal gitu. So I will know. Because if you say you want to eat together, I'm all for it. Because saya jarang di rumah. Definitely all for it.
Yalah.
Yeah man. So that's one thing lah. And then another thing dia mau cakap pasal, I'll just say it out lah. This is my time to rant lah.
Okay.
So it's about me going back.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be honest. I'm sad when they mention about selling the business.
Oh, okay.
Kinamas Auto business. I'm sad. I'm seriously sad.
Mhm.
There's a reason why I put Kinamas Auto punya sticker on my car.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yalah.
It's
It's a pride.
yeah, there's a pride to it. Yeah, because like if you put like a soccer logo on your car.
Like that. You're proud.
You're
of
proud
the
of your
pride,
team, man. And I'm proud of my family business juga. And they claim that I don't want to come back anymore lah. Saya tidak mau take over the business.
Okay.
If you have your own thing going on, and I told them lah, I'm coming back. Tapi it's taking
Not
me
anytime soon.
Yeah, it's taking me quite some time. And recently pun with work pun susah payah saya dapat perpindahan. Itu pun with your help juga, with a lot of people punya help juga. Itu pun pindah dekat rumah yang di sini, bukan dekat dengan Beaufort. So I guess hopefully this will be the first step. So I convinced my dad lah. Saya bilang, hopefully lah this will be the first step, and then
before going back
before going back nearer and nearer to home lah.
Padahal home juga sini actually lah. Kalau kita buy right,
it's
yang
home
mampu.
juga. My mom punya home juga. So,
but I understand the perspective of your father. I think I do understand that.
You know more, man.
Yeah,
you definitely know more. You've been through it.
My I think my take, if you're done. I think my take on it is like this. Every parents, they want their children to be closer to them.
Yes.
No matter how far, they want you to be closer. Sometimes ada orang yang nak mau dorang kahwin orang yang jauh-jauh supaya dorang balik di situ juga. Sometimes raya, kalau macam raya, you have to kadang kau ada, tahun depan kau tiada, tahun depan kau dorang sedih. So I think on your father's perspective, I mean most of Chinese yang pure Chinese, they usually when dorang punya anak ada kerja and everything ni kan, dorang sudah plan it out bah.
Yes.
Kalau business, dorang tahu sudah dorang akan kasi go for a stable something because they're gonna train them for business. Itu my take lah. But for your case ni, you got job bah sudah, you know. Doing a business is no joke, man. No joke. It's no joke. You don't do that a second side job. Cannot. It's a full time shit.
Yes.
So unless walaupun kau pindah pergi Beaufort for me, you cannot full time di situ juga doing that. Kau bila kadang-kadang after the work, kau ada lagi yang meeting lah, you got sukan lah, you got other programs and everything. Bukan tu sejak weekend pun begitu kan, hantar sana kursus and everything. So
man.
Tapi kita dah tahu macam mana mau say to your dad lah. Kau dah tahu macam mana mau cakap takkan gini kan. I also understand about that lah.
We can't give fake promises juga. So on you know, adding on to what you said kan, it's true. Saya ada mention juga, saya bilang if I come back pun, look, I really love what you did for the family business and all that. I want to continue that, but it's not going to be me 100% sitting on the chair. We cannot. Macam mana mau maju? We cannot. I mean, taking satu example ni lah. This Hapseng, this famous Penang punya Hapseng kicap ini. The Tauke.
Dia close down kan?
He closed down, man, because nobody can. He did not expand. That's another one. Dia tidak dapat jumpa orang yang boleh sambung bisnes dia. Nobody wants to sambung bisnes dia. So dia mati macam gitu lah.
Tapi dia okay. Dia bilang he never regret.
Yeah, he never regret because for some businessmen, that's my achievement. If it's it, then that's it. Itulah.
Dia sudah jadi datuk dia, bapa dia dan dia betul. So three generations. So dia bilang that's it. I think that's about it. Dia bilang semua orang sedih lah because everybody is using dia punya kan. Kicap dia apa semua.
Saya pernah try, sedap.
Sedap.
Memang sedap. It's unique. So coming back to Kinamasoto, so saya bilang if I take Boss James punya advice juga lah. You have to expand. You need to have people managing your stuff. Have to have formula juga. So we have to work it out lah. Macam gitu. And then
tapi mungkin tidak lawan family sendiri menghandle betul. I do understand this thing is very tricky, very sensitive and tricky, man. Kenapa kau musuh orang lain kau ada? Dia bilang begitu betul kan?
And dia punya hard work kan. So dia sedih lah. Dia orang mau continue. Dia bilang dia mau kasih sewa keluar. So macam sayang loh, dia bilang. Dia determine sudah. Dia bilang in another 3 more years I will reach 35, 36. No, 65, 67 years old. By that time, kalau kau masih belum pulang or you have no interest whatsoever with the business, kami akan with my mom lah, will build a small house the old house, rumah agam my dad. and we will sell off, or kami akan sewakan bisnes ini, and that will be our income for retirement. Kalau kau tidak mau balik lah, dia bilang.
We I mean business ni kan kadang-kadang dia, I mean bos pun cakap ada a lot of these businessmen yang sudah made it. They don't always cakap there's always space for growth. Mesti ada ruang for growth. Macam kau rasa sudah stagnant and static di situ kan. Sebenarnya ada lagi but yeah. I mean to get growth ni pula you have to expand and keluar daripada comfort zone kau dari segi sistem, the system itself begitu.
Betul.
Ya, kalau tak, iyalah kau buat begitu, lepas tu untung begitu, kadang banyak, kadang kereta, ada banyak, lepas tu macam mana kau mau jadi lebih besar, macam jadi multi-millionaire company for example kan.
Betul.
Ya, there's mungkin joint venture dengan ini supaya dapat ini, mungkin dapat ambil kontrak lagi, and then this kontrak kau bila ada orang kau terpaksa hire orang sudah, manager like that begitulah.
That's the thing, man. And then okay, time is going. I'll add one more.
Kan.
Saya sudah ceritakan sama kamu orang juga with close friends lah about my dad kan. I nearly lost my dad kan.
Yeah.
That was in January. I nearly lost my dad. Itu pun nasib my mom's at home. So if my mom went to church that day, my dad satu orang di rumah,
he might not make it.
Yeah, he will not make it, man. Dia akan collapse, dia akan mati di sana juga. So
that's one of the reason kau rasa.
That's one of the reason.
Responsibility and everything.
Yeah. So taking some lessons from that incident itself, saya tidak tahu. I still don't know. I'll be honest. I still don't know how to navigate this.
Yes.
There's a lot of things that I need to do. Banyak. Sampai saya tidak masa untuk certain things.
Yeah, I understand.
Sampai macam, you know what? I think I'm gonna tell my dad. Itu sampai ada pikiran ni. I think I'll tell my dad that, you know what? You're tired. You know what? Just kasih sewa the business. I'll just continue the path of being a teacher lah, because memang.
Oh, you're a teacher?
I'm a teacher.
Okay.
I mean my work lah. Kan? Yeah.
We are. By the way.
So we just do what we need to do, because our main job pun betul-betul bikin penat bah, busy bah. So kalau mau tambah lagi dengan hasil luar, inikah lagi itu pun tidak dapat urus.
Ya, apalagi itu.
Ini lagi family business.
Nanti lagi bidak dia punya ending.
Yeah. I think you will get through this, and you will get to the answer. Not anytime soon, but step by step, phase by phase lah. One by one lah.
Because kita ni macam like us ni sudah government servant ya, tercakap lah kan. It's not as easy as that, but especially in the economy kita begini. Of course, everybody want to be a businessman. Yeah. Everybody want to earn yang kau dapat, kau nak work kau dapat. Everybody want to do that.
Yeah, financial freedom.
Yeah, financial freedom and everything. It's just that probably Uncle Yap is good. Probably the son nak bagus untuk managing as good as him. Probably.
That's true. Yeah. It could be.
Yeah, it could be. Saya pun begitu juga. Dan bagus everything. Tapi bila probably if I'm gonna handle, probably saya pun ada masalah.
Mungkin. Yeah.
It's just that itulah. Long live Uncle Yap.
Long live my dad.
Gonna take a short break. We'll be right back right after this. Untuk kamu promote kamu punya barang-barang dan juga servis kamu, boleh ke podcast nomor 1 di Sabah yang paling konsisten.
Legit.
Jangan kemana-mana. Kita akan kembali selepas ini.
Hai, saya Felix Agus, penyampai Radio Kubu FM. Jangan lupa dengarkan terus Kinabalu Podcast, dan nomor 1 podcast di Sabah.